It's time to celebrate May's Habit Heroes. First up, in Mrs. Shannon's class, Emma Green. Habit 1, be proactive. Emma has worked very hard this year to make good choices. She has worked on being in charge of herself and not letting others' behavior determine her choices. In Mrs. Hanson's class, Braxton Gwynn. Habit 6, synergize, and Habit 7, sharpen the saw. Braxton came to our classroom in January. He jumped right into learning new classroom routines and expectations. Following the examples of his peers, Braxton quickly made friends with his classmates and works well with everyone in his groups throughout the day. He also takes time to have some fun at recess and brain breaks. In Mrs. Badger's class, Lily Goss. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Lily has improved so much on voicing her wants and needs. She used to shy away from things to avoid contact, and now she freely asks questions and knows when to communicate what she needs. She has definitely shown much leadership this year and even talked to our new student and became best friends. In Mrs. Tidwell's class, Carew Rose. Habit 7, sharpen the saw. Carew knows how to work hard because he loves to play hard. He gets his work done efficiently so he can play during recess. For Mrs. Conley, Emery Edmondson. Habit 6, synergize. Emery is very good at working with others. She is flexible and always allows others to share their ideas. She then works with them to make a plan that works for everyone. In Mrs. Barger's class, Sawyer McRory. Habit 1, be proactive. Sawyer is a very good listener and a responsible student. He always knows what has to be done and gets right to work. Sawyer does not get distracted and gets the job done. He puts first things first. Good job, Sawyer. For Mrs. Holt's class, Sterling Leroy. Habit 4, think win-win. Sterling does a great job thinking win-win. She always works to find a solution that is fair and will make everyone happy. She's a great girl. In Mrs. Early's class, Maddie Martin. Habit 1, be proactive, and Habit 3, put first things first. Maddie is responsible for her actions and always completes all of her work before moving on to other tasks. She is helpful, kind, and always has a positive attitude. For Mrs. Mathis's class, Ozzie Rose. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind, and Habit 3, put first things first. Ozzie always has a personal goal of doing his best. He puts first things first and works hard to get the job done. Ozzie asks questions when needed and doesn't let others distract him. For Mrs. Crane, Ryan Gray. Habit 1, be proactive. Ryan has matured a lot this year and has done a good job being more prepared for class. She is more focused and has put forth more effort. In Miss Musil's class, Candace Galogly. Habit 7, sharpen the saw. Candace always has a smile on her face. She enjoys spending time with her family, drawing, and participating in sports. Candace is also a great classroom helper. For Mrs. Bowles, Abby Montel. Habit 3, put first things first. Habit 4, think win-win. And Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. For the last habit hero, I asked my class to vote on who they thought would be the most deserving of the award. They chose Abby Montel. Here is what the class had to say about Abby. She is nice and is very good at balancing her time between working and playing. Abby always tries to play games at recess that include everyone. Abby is good at resolving conflict and makes sure to listen first. Great job, Abby. Your class is proud of you. For Miss Cooper's class, Maddox Davis. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Maddox has grown so much this year. When it comes to others, he's grown patient and is so good at putting himself in their shoes. There's nothing but good things to share about Maddox. In Miss Curran's class, Archer Chase. Habit 1, be proactive. Archer has been working hard all year on learning to be in charge of himself and to do the right thing. He has improved so much in so many ways. Congratulations, May Habit Heroes.
may now stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go.
Have a great day at TUIS. Together, let's back the great success!